All right, so we have a quarterback trade here. As you know, we saw Justin Fields go for a sixth round pick. Mac Jones was traded out of that draft class, and now a third. And Trey Lance has been traded as well. So four out of those five guys have now been traded for not very much draft capital. Zach Wilson, the least of the bunch, it is pick 207 for pick 256. So it's a pick swap. So the Broncos are giving up 207, but they get back 256. So they move down 50 spots, but add Zach Wilson. Well, why? Why do you care about Zach Wilson? Not someone who has played particularly great. Look at the Broncos quarterback room. It's currently Jarrett Stidham and Ben DiNucci. That is their current situation. So I think a lot of people are wondering, are they going to go out and draft someone? Well, this just gives you, a plan B or maybe even a plan C or D in this situation, which, listen, I'm a fan of this move from Denver's perspective. Am I expecting Zach Wilson to put it all together? No, I'm not. But, Sean Payton is kind of this offensive guru, right? So if there is anyone who can get the high potential, which, again, I'm sorry, I don't believe anyone who says they watched his college film and thought he was stunk and was a bad prospect. His college film, the upside was certainly there. I don't know if it can work at the NFL level. I think that he's been borderline unplayable at the NFL level. But here's the other side of the coin, which is having a quarterback stink isn't the worst thing in the world, right? It's not a terrible move, for him to be a tank commander, and we can say, oh no, we're putting Zach Wilson in because we think he still has something. We're trying to fix him, and either A, you fix him. Okay, that's best case scenario. Now you have a good quarterback, although it's a very unlikely scenario. So B, he stinks. Well, then you tank, you're good next season. You can put all the blame on Zach Wilson, and then you can get a good quarterback in the following draft. Again, I still think it's possible they add someone in the draft. I don't think this would, say that they wouldn't, although maybe if you're kind of on the fence as if they were going to draft someone, maybe this makes you feel like it's slightly less likely for them to do it. So there is that interesting aspect to it. But again, the quarterback room of Jarrett Stidham, Ben DiNucci, and Zach Wilson does not mean you cannot go out and add another guy. It probably means you get rid of one, if not two of those, other players. But again, if you don't have a quarterback, get options. That's just something I always like to see teams do. I bring up Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield did not start that season as he's our starter, let's go. Him and Kyle Trask were in a complete quarterback competition. Mayfield won the job, and it worked out. Now, Mayfield had shown a lot more at the NFL level than Wilson had, but it's the philosophy, right? Let's get some options. Maybe they'll all stink, but if they all stink, okay, cool. Then we'll get a good draft pick. So, yeah, I think it's a good move, and, quite frankly, for the Jets, getting anything out of Zach Wilson at this point makes sense. They have a backup quarterback now, so just getting whatever value they can. I think this is definitely a smart move for both teams because they're moving in different directions. The Jets trying to be competitive right now, don't need a third-string flyer quarterback. The Broncos desperately need a quarterback. Let's take a chance on this guy with potential who so far has really struggled at the NFL level, and if he continues to struggle, then we'll get a better draft pick for it. So, again, maybe he won't even play a snap, but it's an interesting move. So yeah, those are kind of my thoughts on Zach Wilson to the Denver Broncos. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from y'all. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.